From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill today, Garrett Crochet. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy
Leading
like this that's going to get the
Toronto,
swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Devin White. That one a little bit high, and we're underway from Fenway. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. One down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Number 9 at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's way outside. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
There's a swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit in the air, left field. Ramirez sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder.
So digging in, Jose Bautista. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Just missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, Edwin Encarnacion next up for the Blue Jays.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And another ball. This one in the air. Squeezes it, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back inside Fenway Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Roy Halladay. What should we keep an eye on here?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, number 22.
Second baseman, number 22.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Halladay, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now batting Jarren Duran. This one in the air. Jimenez. And there's 1 away.
Batting third.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
Ramirez.
Batting second, a really important guy for them, Jarren Duran.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Manny Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Grounder might be 2 to Jimenez.
That's it out.
And that's 2. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. Back here at Fenway, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now
designated hitter.
Singing. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
He goes down looking.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Joe Carter, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, it's really hard for a hitter to get on time with it. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
He swings and fouls one off. Carter off of first with two away. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Halladay measures 6 feet 6 inches, over 200 career wins, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And there's a ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that ball is gone. A solo shot. His 43rd home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. And Siggy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Devers now 4th in the American League in batting average this year. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting 6th, third baseman, number 55.
Down to third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2. And downstairs. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Crochet back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Duran hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 24.
So the lineup flips over. Devin White next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. And that is downstairs. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's outside. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The next pitch misses. And now 3-2.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, number 9.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now the first baseman. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat...
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, number 10.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Masataka Yoshida.
Really strong hitting performance recently, currently with a 13-game hitting streak.
And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. Yoshida, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here in
Leading
Boston,
off for
out of the
Toronto,
4th,
right fielder,
stepping in the long ball threat, Jose Bautista. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one ripped. Back there. That's long gone. He made him pay for that one. His 21st of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Edwin Encarnacion getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And that misses.
That's a ball.
1-0. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bunt today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. Popped up. Ortiz sizes this one up. Nabs it. 2 away.
Now batting, number 29.
Now the left fielder, Job Carter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one ripped into right.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Go ahead run on base. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Right through there for a strike. Bichette needs just one more homer to reach 100 and runner on the go. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Fenway. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jarren Duran. Hit on the ground to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they don't get the out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. Ball. And that's ball one. Runner at second, nobody out.
Hey!
Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Devers. Fly to center his first time. Liner snagged it first.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's the third baseman. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one wrapped foul. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Carter coming on. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Abreu, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0. Hee-haw! 1 ball, 1
Red
strike.
Sox by 2. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramirez. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 35.
So up next, Manny Sanguillen. Flied to right his first time. Sanguillen in his fourth year, 24 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Sing. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Red Sox leading it by 2. That one hammered center field. That's back. Out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next is the speedy first baseman. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Got him swinging. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, number 10.
Shortstop, number 10.
First pitch, just misses.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Bautista going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now the catcher up to hit. Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Lifted in the air down the left side. Carter drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
That one ripped left field. Into the monster seats and gone. And they add to their lead. It's 5-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
And now, Manny Ramirez.
Ball high.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Two out, space is empty. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Crochet back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Blue Jays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2 the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Encarnacion, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
But I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that's through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Blue Jays 2.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Ryan Yarbrough.
36.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
First baseman, David Ortiz.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Puts it away for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. Yarbrough fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but He's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dwayne Ward preparing to come on if needed. Green warming up as well. Lifted in the air, right center field. Ranging into the alley. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Two down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
And that is that. Back here at Fenway Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, 29. Joe Carter. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ball one there. Ball. That's to third. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. On to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail at 5-2.
Now pitching for
Dwayne Ward on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu, has grounded out a couple of times.
Wilyer Abreu.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Late on that fastball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, number 10.
Base knock center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
First and second, no outs. Now here is Masataka Yoshida. To short, could be two. Touches the bag for one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the second baseman. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It's 0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Ward.
0-2.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fastball for a strike.
0-2.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now Devin White. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now the number 2 hitter, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In the dirt, ball 1. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a swing and a miss.
2-1's the count. Ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Now batting,
Pitch
right
count's
fielder,
getting up there now, and
Bautista.
not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Bautista in the box now. No balls and a strike. Nasty pitch right there. And the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
In the air, left field. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, out towards right center. Duran on the move to the gap. Won't get to this one. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and they trail by 1.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Really important at bat coming up now.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one lifted in the air center field. Abreu sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jimmy Garcia.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Leading off.
Run game, and now the right fielder, Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting
the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Activity in the bullpen. Juan Guzman getting loose out there. Green also getting ready. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Duran at second with nobody out. And down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swing and a pop-up. Jimenez. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Devers
Ball
in
outside.
now. Takes ball one off the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Red Sox lead one. They lead at 5-4. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Joe Carter. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Grounds one to short. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Bichette in the box now. Takes strike 1. Close, but called the ball. And that is ball 1. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit in the air, left field. Ramirez settles under this one. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Gets under and pops it up. And that is foul. The Jays down to their final strike. In the dirt, the count now 2-2. That one missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Three-two on the way. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.